is two colors. So you have the purple, and then if you flip, you have this puke blue underneath. So it has the double colors. Yes. Choose something for my lips. Yes, you can add that to it. Okay, so let's do this. Hopefully, let's see how it goes. So I'm gonna center it, and like I said, I'm gonna use the teal, and it's the Couture ink that we're using today here. So like I said, my mat does not fit good here, so I'm using just a piece of paper underneath so the ink won't bleed through. Making sure I have no bubbles. Now guys, the ink takes a little longer to dry, right? So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna finish this here in the video, but I'll be posting another video where I'll show you guys after it's dry the results, the end results of it, because I won't be able to like move the sequins if the ink is still wet. Yes, it is awesome. I think my daughter, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know much of this stuff, she's the one that knows. She says this is the Mermaid. This is the Mermaid pillow, since it has these two tones of colors. I don't know. So let's do this. Here I go. Scary. You think will work? I think. I don't know. Well, let's try. So you want to make sure, of course, that you're applying your ink. Since my sequence is up, I want to make sure that I'm applying upwards. If it's the other way, then you can go the other way. But you want to make sure you're going towards the position of the sequence, because you don't want that sequence to turn on you. So the good thing about the ink is that it gives you time to work. Hi guys, thanks for joining. I will tag you, Tammy, sure. I hope it turns out adorable and not a big mess. Just going for it. Okay, so like I was saying, the ink gives you a little more time to work because it doesn't dry as fast as our paste. But you do want to make sure that you're not applying a lot, because the fabric does suck in all that ink. So if you're doing like big bunches of the ink, which I learned from my previous video with the buffalo plate, that's a hard learned lesson. You don't want to do that, because yeah, the fabric sucks in all that ink and it makes a big mess and it does not come out good. So I need some votes. Do you guys think it's gonna work? Not gonna work? Aaliyah, no screaming, okay? share this video and have others vote too to see what you guys think, if it's gonna work or not. Risky. Of course, you want to make sure that you're going the way of your sequence, not the opposite, so that the sequence doesn't lift up. The color of ink is the teal, the one that I'm using here for this one. Jenna says, I hope it works. Let's see. So of course, this you won't be able to heat seal, but this ink is permanent. Like it won't just wash off easy, and I don't think this is something my daughter will be washing because of the type of material. But if you by accident do wash it, our ink tends to just fade if it's not heat sealed. So it's not like it's gonna totally erase. Okay guys, this is it. Who's ready? Who is ready? This is it, guys. I'm gonna pull this and let's see if this worked. And of course, like I said, I won't be able to show you guys like the turning of the sequence until it's like 100% dry. So I'll be posting a video of the results of that part within 24 hours, since I have to give about 24 hours for this to actually dry really good. But we can actually see if our ink went through good and if everything looks great here. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Of course, you want to pull to the way of your sequence, not the opposite. Going little by little here. Of course, you want to hold down because I don't have my mat under it. I don't want this to get left. Ooh, but it's looking good, guys. We'll go little by little here. Trying to hold this down. So I'm not using the Couture mat with this because this pillowcase is smaller than our Couture mat. So what I have under is just some paper to avoid the ink to bleed. But it's looking good. Just pull in here little by little. And there it is. Woo. There it is, guys. Well, the ink went through perfect. You guys see that? It went through perfect. It looks great. Now it's the waiting time. So this part worked. It's good. So now it's the waiting time. Now we have to wait until it actually dries. And I can show you guys, you know, our little sequin plane here with all these sequins.
Once you blow dry your ink, you're going to heat seal using wax paper and an iron. Now your wax paper, you don't want to use just one piece. You want to actually double it just to protect the sequins from burning. So here I'm going to double my wax paper, place it over the ink, and in about medium heat, I'm going to pass the iron over the wax paper. Now you want to move the iron around. You don't want to keep it in one place because you risk that sequins burning down. So to avoid that, you want to keep on heat sealing but moving your iron around. This will take about 5 minutes. After that, your ink is good and set. The side that I did not put the ink on.
Mommy,
and look what's gonna happen here. You guys ready for this? I'm actually super impressed with this now. Couture Ink has actually amazed me with this. This is great. Look, guys. Ooh. Isn't it pretty? Look at this. Amazing. That's my daughter imitating. Look at that, guys. And the ink is intact. Everything looks great. So my daughter can go on and play with this and go on up again. Continue to play with it. It's actually so satisfying.